Clyde, you've had a long weekend to digest what happened in Talca Park last Friday evening. What are the emotions and the feelings like now after the game?
Yeah, well look, it's kind of up and down really. Obviously being 1-0 up that late in the game, you're kind of thinking like we need to stick it out for 3 points here. And then obviously them, I don't know what was it, 4 or 5 minutes of absolute madness. Like when the first goal, like we gave away the free kick and the ball came in, I think we might have been a bit deep, like, and we just didn't react to the second ball. I think to be honest, we've been so good defending that we think we're gonna win them first balls, that we're not reacting to them second balls quick enough. And I think it was the same for the second goal, that the ball dropped. It was a long ball in, the ball dropped for their second goal, and it was just a second ball where they picked up. Like, so look, we kind of have to be better at that. Like, but obviously, then going up and scoring literally at the last kick of the game, it was nearly better than 3 points the way it worked out. Like, and yeah, look, we'll take the point to move on.
Yeah, obviously people have said, that the one thing that hadn't happened this season for you was first obviously losing again, but you hadn't even been behind, and obviously you've answered that criticism, I suppose, in scoring almost immediately afterwards.
Yeah, exactly. I suppose it was kind of a goal of ours to try and not go behind. And obviously, like, we were so quick to recover after the goal. Like, I think any other team in the league would have just set in. Look, there was a minute to go. Like, everyone probably thought it was over, but yeah, I think we won a free kick. And we sent the ball into the box. And we actually could have nearly scored from that play before the corner. I think Dino was nearly in. It could have been a penalty as well. And obviously the corner came in then. I just gambled around the back post, so I was happy enough.
Yeah, it felt like the ball was coming over in slow motion, because normally in those last minute attacks, last few seconds, nothing ever tends to come from them. There's a lack of composure and the likes, but you showed great composure yourself, scoring your bad foot at the back post and rescue it. Yeah,
exactly. I kind of gambled at the back post, and I had my eye on the ball, and I said, look, I had to go up my right foot. I kind of watched it the whole way, and I said, look, if I take my eye off it now, I'm going to mess it up. So I just tried to stay as calm as possible, like, and I suppose it just felt nice. It felt nicely, and I just took it my right, and fortunately it went into the bottom corner.
Yeah, obviously you've played centre back obviously for a long period of time in junior level with Fairview. You've made a transition. You've played obviously centre back with Treaty as well, but you've made a transition in recent weeks, maybe more so to being playing in midfield. How have you been finding that?
Look, to be honest, at the start of the season I said that I kind of wanted to play centre back, but that was kind of just because I had such a good season last year centre half, and I wanted to build on that. But like before last year junior, I was a midfielder. Like, so this year I actually said, look, I'm going to work on being a midfield, and I think I've done really well. I think I'm getting better every game. And I said, like I've told Shawnee, like I need to chip in with goals as well, and you need to help out. You need to help out the attacking midfielder. So like you need to help out Sean McSweeney, you need to help out Red. You need to chip in with a goal if you're a midfielder, and I think I've been I think I was involved with the goal against Cork as well. So I'm trying to help the team as much as I can in that kind of sense.
Yeah, your midfield partner from the other night suffered an unfortunate injury. Mark Walsh suffered a broken jaw, a disaster for Mark and the team as well, because he's been one of your standout performers, Clyde, this season.
Yeah, I probably should have said it at the start first and foremost. I just want to wish him a speedy recovery, and that we're all thinking of him. It's absolutely horrible. When I was on the pitch at the time, I didn't see it. I thought he got caught with his leg, but I watched the video back, and it's nothing short of a disgrace, really. A lot of people are talking about us and our red cards and stuff. You look at Anto's red card, and he had 2 tackles in the whole game, and he gets sent off, 2 yellows. I think it's easy for referees to give out 2 yellows, but look, to say the least, the ref battled it. Like, he clearly took him out. He eyed him up a few seconds before the ball was gone. He knew exactly what he was doing. And look, Mark Walsh, he's a job and everything. He's out of training, he's out of matches for who knows how long, 10 to 12 weeks. Yeah, that's definitely a hard one to take.
Yeah, obviously you've mentioned that you now have four red cards in 6 games, and it's probably getting frustrating for you to listen to some of the comments coming about that as well. Do you think that's down to maybe sometimes over enthusiasm, Clyde, and that there's a lot of you seem to be hell bent on proving yourselves, a lot of players at this level, and in fairness, outside of Charlie Fleming's, which was a straight red card, it has been for 2 yellow cards for each of the rest of you.
Yeah, of course. Look, that's it. I was just going to say it. For Charlie's one, look, he was stupid and he reacted and he shouldn't have done it. And look, that's a red card. But for the rest, like, look, my first one was a cynical one as well when I get sent off, and then the second one, the ball is there to be won, and the ref was just quick to send us off. But look, you look at Anto's one, like he had 2 tackles in the whole game, and it's easy to say from the outside like that. Look, 3 they're ill-disciplined, they're this, they're that, but we're actually not. Look, we're an aggressive team, but we're not dirty. Dirty is exactly what happened to Mark Walsh. That's what dirty is. So look, it's a tough one to take. It's hard as well because look, the referees just aren't consistent in the league this year. They haven't been so far. So I think they need to look at that. Look, it's the hardest job. It's one of the hardest jobs you can be in the middle of the pitch being a referee. But look, we need a bit of help as well. Like.
Yeah, you make another trip now to the capital Friday night. Clyde, it's amazing to think really that you're still unbeaten going into it. No one would have thought that. UCD, now it might seem a bit crazy after Shelbourne. We were all saying Shelbourne was the be all and end all, but UCD are a really good attacking force, really good technical side. That's going to be another test of your resilience in the squad if it hasn't been tested enough already.
Yeah, exactly. Look, we've nothing to lose. Just like every week, we've nothing to lose. I think since the start of the season, people probably didn't think we were going to do this well, so it works in our advantage. Like, so look, we're not going to go up there fearing anyone, and that goes for every single team in the league for the rest of the season. So UCD is the same. People probably didn't think we were going to get a result off Galway. Probably should have got 3 points there. You could argue could have got 3 points off Shells last week. Like, a bit sloppy towards the end, but all in all, I think our first half was better than their second half if you look at it over 90 minutes. And then Cork City, people probably thought we were going to lose that as well. So look, we're not going to go up here in New City at all, but they're a great team. They're doing really well, and I think they're going to be up there at the end of the season, definitely.
Yeah, and a final note, I just mentioned about UCD's technical prowess. To be fair to Treaty, everyone's talking about the determination, the passion, the grit, resilience, all those words, but in the first halves in particular against Galway and Shelbourne, 2 of the real favourites, you actually dominated possession, and we're very good in possession and comfortable in possession, so that's obviously a good omen too. Yeah,
I think the Galway game we were brilliant in the first half. Like, the goal we scored was probably one of the best team goals in the first division this season, from the games I've watched. And then look, Cork City, the first half we weren't at it, and then the second half we were. So we were kind of determined at the start of the Shells game, saying that look, we need to get in their faces. The first 10 minutes we need to show them that we want to win this game, and then we just took over. They were rattled in the first half. I heard a couple of their players even say that look, we need to try to keep the ball a bit more. They're all over us, so look, that's obviously good to hear. So look, we're not fearing anyone, and that's the way we're going to be for the rest of the season.